What's going on, y'all? So, PreSonus Sphere. It's been a year. Let's talk about it. So, PreSonus Sphere is now 1 years old, and I know this because I just got an email that said thank you for your order. And I was like, I didn't order anything. Click into the email, and it's my renewal for PreSonus Sphere. So I wish I would have got an email like a week ago that said, hey, remember that thing that you signed up for a year ago? Well, we're about to charge you again. But let's talk about PreSonus Sphere and how has it been over these past 12 months now. And just let's talk about what we got. Let's talk about how maybe they can improve and just overall experience for it. So let's start off with what is PreSonus Sphere. For those who don't know, PreSonus Sphere is the subscription service from PreSonus that gets you Studio One Professional, gets you all of their additional plugins, all of their third-party content. You get a lot of exclusive content as far as videos. And we've also seen Sphere members get early look into new versions of Studio One, which is pretty cool. So let's jump into Studio One and let's look at what all we've received from Sphere over these past 12 months. Okay, so we're in Studio One, and one thing I forgot to mention that you get as well with Sphere is cloud storage. I think it's like 30 gigs of cloud storage, which is pretty good. So in Studio One, let's take a look at some of the stuff that we've gotten over these past 12 months. And let's start with the most recent thing that we've received, which is the Retro Legends. Retro Legends is this Brit console, the Alpine desk, and porta cassette. So these are all mix effects, and they're really, I don't call them updated console shapers, but they go along with the console shaper. So the console shaper was console emulations, while that was a bundle, Tube, Custom, and Classic, I believe was the name of it. These are three separate ones here: the Alpine, Vintage, and porta cassette. That's like $80. I believe it's like $79.95, and you get that with Sphere. So that was a pleasant surprise. I feel like mix effects were long overdue, but we'll certainly take what we can get. And let's look at Impact. So there's been a lot of these. Let's see, under PreSonus, we've got Atlanta Swagger, Beauty and the Beast, Euphoric Apex, Heartstick Volume 1, Pride of Kingston, San Juan Babylon, Silence of the Jam, Speaker, Freaker, and Street Conductor Volume 1. I believe that's 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9, 3, 3, no, yeah, 8. Yeah, so we got 8 Impact construction kits, sample kits that we have. And I've enjoyed all of these. I think Speaker Freaker was my favorite one so far. And is some of these are themed, which is pretty cool, like Silence of the Jams. I think we got that around Halloween. Heartstick Volume 1, we got that around Valentine's Day. So that was pretty cool there. The favorite thing we've received, which I think was the first thing we got as Sphere users at no cost, is under Presence, the Deep Flight 1 was some sounds for Presence that I really like. That's been my favorite thing overall, hands down, has been the Deep Flight 1. Definitely want to see more sounds, maybe something for Mai Tai. And let's jump back to Impact. I think it was like in March, we got a bunch of MVP loops, bunch of different kits for that as well. I think dropped around March. So definitely a lot of content, really too much to keep up with that we have received as far as Sphere members. Like I said, we've also gotten some sneak peeks, like a day before new release of Studio One comes out. We'll get a heads up, some new features come in, so that's pretty cool. I haven't really checked out the exclusive videos, but that's another thing that's been, I feel, popular about Sphere. You know, what I like about Sphere is that it has something for everyone. No matter what you do and how you use Studio One, you can benefit from Sphere. And, I really like that. I'm not a huge loops person. I've been kind of messing around with these, but, you know, if you're not into loops, you may be into the exclusive video content you get. You may be into the notation, the scoring. This also comes with notation and all of the sounds available for that. You also get, let's jump to the start page. You also get the audio batch converter, which is really helpful if you have files that you need to change the sample rate on and things like that. But overall, I think PreSonus has done a really good job with Sphere, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. The good thing is that as a Sphere member, whenever Studio One 6 comes out, you should just get a free upgrade to that since you're already a member of Sphere. So, any questions, comments, let me know. How do you feel this first year of PreSonus Sphere has went? If you're a member, comment and let me know. And I'll catch y'all next time. I want to invite you to check out my podcast, the Faders Up Podcast, where we discuss pro audio and beyond. We discuss everything from recording to gear to the music business. So if you're an audio engineer, songwriter, recording artist, music producer, this podcast is for you. We recently started season 2, and we're going to have a lot of listener questions on this season, as well as some really cool guests that's lined up and giveaways as well. So if you've already subscribed and followed the podcast, thank you. If you haven't, it's available on all platforms, and I encourage you to check it out. Also, rate it and review it and let us know what you think.